Women's Soccer is brought to you by State Farm. Talk to an agent today. Beautiful, cool evening in Salt Lake City, Utah. Beautiful shot of downtown Salt Lake City in the state capital. Ready for some Pac-12 women's soccer between the Wildcats of Arizona who've made their way into town. Let's take a look at their starting 11. Up front, it'll be Jill Aguilera, Brooke Wilson, their leading scorer, and Jada Talley. And then in the midfield, Kelsey Cavara, Madison Gorlinger, as well as Ileana Hawking and Morgan McGarry. And then on that back line, it's Enciso. And immediately into the box, looking ahead to Jada Talley. Talley, second in scoring for Arizona, behind Brooke Wilson. 5 goals on the year. There's Carly Nelson, and her numbers, 71 saves. She's best. This Arizona team, they will to counter and attack quickly. DeGurda gonna work it through the back line. Cachiacarne will work it back through Nelson. You see the high pressure, a lot of Arizona players staying up high, just waiting or trying to create a mistake. Borges, not quite enough on it, and she hands it back to Arizona at their end. And there is Brooke Wilson. Talked about her in the open, the sophomore from Vista, California. As there's a takeaway. Enciso making a push. And that pass just a little bit off the mark, but they're able to get it back. Cavara to Talley. And good defense by the Utes. Aguilera, she has great speed in the box. Lefty shot, the cross. Oh, and she had Talley on the opposite side. And a wild hop on that one. As Aguilera, that long stride and just a lefty boot. And Talley could not settle it and bring it down. Back to the right side for the Wildcats. Here's Talley. She's always drawing attention. Great movement without the ball. I get a little give and go, and she can't catch up to that one. It'll be a goal kick for Utah. Carly Nelson. There's Talley. That long stride out in front of everybody. At Carly Nelson, and what defense by Tavia Leachman. Oh my goodness, Jada Talley is so dangerous for Arizona. She was behind 2 defenders, and at the last second, that long stride, but Leachman never gave up on it. And it'll set up a corner for Arizona, but great hustle by Leachman, the senior defender out of Long Beach, California. And she's breathing pretty heavily, and for good reason, after that last play. But I love the stride and the look by Arizona to lead Jada Talley ahead. She is at 5'9", a long stride as this one's up and at the box, headed out, and Carly Nelson will come. Aggressive play, and what an effort by Tavia Leachman. A very physical tackle by Leachman, but very effective. She's a great matchup with the very long, athletic Jada Talley. Talley, last year, 19 starts for Arizona, 7 goals and 1 assist on the year. She has 5 goals, and she leads the team with 5 assists. They have some players that get it done on the attack. And they're not afraid to be an assist player or a scorer, whatever this team needs. They have options. Emily Canals is in, number 10 for the Wildcats. Canals catches back up to it. Here's Talley. Big cross, the bending shot over the goal line. It'll go back to Utah. Jada Talley, what a fun player to watch. Just a junior. She'll be back for another season. Trying to take it back the other direction. Look at Talley trying to get past Gorder, and Gorder looking over both shoulders, trying to hold her off. And Gorder has great speed and athleticism, but Jada Talley just has that long stride And Gorder did a nice job in slowing her down. Leah Carew, when we come back, some stats as well and some highlights. Don't go anywhere. Halftime for Salt Lake first half, 5-3, the shot differential. They led that category. Both teams with 3 corner kicks apiece. Utah playing physical in the first half. They actually had more fouls against them than the Wildcats did. That was something that Rich Manning said you have to be aware of. Talley, the cutback, the crossover, but Carly Nelson smothering it, and that's how quickly Arizona can come out and attack. Little cutback, loses the defender, and that was just misconnection by Talley. She had to rush just a little bit, though, to get the shot off with physical contact. Look at Jada Talley. You think you have plenty of room away from her, and then you look back and she's right there over you. That long, quick stride. Too many white jerseys and defenders back for Arizona.
Let's go. Let's go.
And now,
baby, beat her.
Just send it out there.
Let's go,
and
Mama.
Talley typically is going to catch up to it.
Foul.
Sliding tackle and attempt by Carne, and it'll set up the corner. Talley catching up to it and took some contact on that one, but good to see her up, and she's a great target off of corners as well. Fourth Arizona.
No, baby girl.
Picked up by Gorder, and it'll be another corner. So Jada Talley working hard and hasn't been able to get a good turn and a good shot on goal, but she'll take these corners and maybe a header as she gets into position. She and Velasco will set up.
Come on, girls. Put it in there. Get it in there. Get it in there.
Headed out. Whoa. Talley and Borges, and Talley wins it. Across, she had Wilson momentarily. There's Aguilera. She's trying to save it. Great hustle by Jill Aguilera. Just when you think you've stopped 1 or 2 potential scores for Arizona, Talley first, and then Wilson. And Aguilera, another option. She's so active away from the ball. And it's going to pay off. Talley and Borges. What a physical matchup. Fairbairn. Wilson up to Talley. Talley in the box. Borges at the last second with the left foot sends it over the goal line, and it's going to be a corner with 1 minute left in regulation. And there was some contact, but Borges with the left foot overtime. 8 saves for Heisey and 5 for Nelson. There's DeGurda stepping in with a takeaway. Gorder brings it back, hounded by Talley, and she'll work it back through Carne in the back line. All the way across to Borges. Arizona sends it across the midfield line. Wilson and Talley. And now the flick out to Aguilera. Left side, a quick shot. And her body was caught going left, and that's exactly where it ended up. Nelson, well off the mark. Talley coming at her. She'll go back into the box and pick it up. But nobody for the Wildcats on the opposite. Right side, the cross, and nobody over there for her. Great idea. And a good setup by Jada Talley. But nobody for the Wildcats on the opposite side. Caitlin Conley back in. Set up this free kick. And last chance into the box. Wildcats. Talley. The shot up and over. A great look by Jada Talley. Wow, as she settled it down and just lofts it up, and Nelson was there to try to punch it up, and it just misses up and over. And that's going to do it. The final